Yeah. So I'm trying to find out what I need to do to get my vehicles out.
What kind of vehicle is it?
89 Firebird or 87 Firebird.
It's an 87 Firebird.
Pontiac, right?
Mm-hmm. License plate ASFQ17.
For Christina?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, because there's only one Firebird, so I was like, oh, it wasn't like a new one, right? This one's been here a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still seeing here that it's still on hold here until about like November, it looks like.
Until November?
That's what the note says, yeah.
Okay. And it's in a secure part of your yard or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
So nothing can happen to it?
I mean, Earth, like if it snows or rains or if there's like raccoons and stuff, but humans, yes.
Okay.
Like if it hails, there's nothing any of us can do, but
like nobody can go and
yeah,
like
exactly.
still
Do you remember if the windows were up and everything? And
I mean, yeah, I asked
if I'm thinking of the right car, I think they are. Let me check in, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. Is Server Drive still a good address for you?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a good number for you, because unfortunately it is still being held until further notice.
So is that like on an administration hold? Is it so?
It is. It's a code enforcement seizure. Were you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's something that is out of our control. It is practically the same as an admin hold, but it's not, in the sense that we can't go into it. And, it cannot be released to the public. We have no notification since like September about this vehicle, so it could be November, it could be longer, but I would just keep in contact with them.
Okay, so it's an admin hold. So I know on your website I read it doesn't charge for days on an admin hold, right?
That's right, and it's not an admin hold, but it will be treated like one. Same thing with the fees. So the fees aren't being.
So there's no food, but there's no fees on it right now.
Yeah.
It's just the tow fee and
Yeah, that will stay.
And
Which
even
is-
that, if whatever happens with the code enforcement hearing, if they say to waive the fees, we were in the wrong, then that's a possibility
Yeah.
as well.
So, what I want to do is I want to get a good number for you too, so that when it's all said and done, we can give you a call, letting you know that you can come and get it. So what's a good number for you?
Yeah, it's 719
719
828
828
2870.
2870. Awesome. I'll put in a note here to call you when it's off. Okay.
Okay, yeah, and so the vehicle shouldn't be messed with or anything like that,
Other
right?
than nature doing its thing,
Right.
that's out of our hands. But yes, people, yes.
Okay.
I mean, what about the rest of the cars for dangerous?
May I ask them?
Yeah, I mean, they're all building.
Okay, because there's actually is it
Four additional vehicles in the trailer
Yeah, there's actually 4 additional vehicles in a trailer
from the address.
that were all taken on the same day.
Same
Right.
day. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say, and usually what happens with code enforcement is they release all of them at the same time. So they'll either say, yeah, come pick them up, or it depends on the how the case works. Sometimes you'll have, they'll say, well, we're going to keep these 3, you can have these 3 back. I don't know much about how the code enforcement cases work. We just get told, yes, release these, don't release these. That's all we get.
But I don't get charged every day, right?
No, that's frozen.
Okay, and then none of the vehicles should be messed with or anything.
Right.
No, and as a matter of fact, they're all together too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And so who do you talk to about resolving this?
And then we just talked to code enforcement, or who, or
Who do we talk to
Like-
resolve this?
does it go once they seize them? Does it go transfer over to CSPD or?
I think, I'm not sure how that part works of it, because code enforcement lives in a kind of weird spot. It's not run by CSPD, it is run by the city of Colorado Springs. But yeah, if you want to look at that, so we can go ahead and give her a phone number to contact.
I had no idea that's where they were.
So what's the difference in your back lot compared to your front lot, if you don't mind me asking?
So the back lot is just kind of our overflow. I'd say, so it's if we can't fit it inside this main section, it just goes to the back lot. A lot of what we keep up there is RVs and stuff that are really big sized. And we try not to keep those in our lot.
You have a bunch of holes back there in your fence, and that's where all my vehicles are.
We've got that lot cop up there. That notifies the police department if there's any activity on there outside of our business
And
hours.
we have a 24-hour security guard who's constantly watching that camera too.
Yeah. So this is the code enforcement phone number. So if you want to give them a call, and they should have your address as far as that. You can say, hey, these are the vehicles that were seized off of Server Drive, right?
Server drive.
Server Drive. And they can give you an update if they've got one. The notes that we have says that they asked us to continue to hold them until after November.
Okay.
But again, if you can go ahead and reach out to them and say, hey, look, we need, we want to see how this is going. How can we speed this process along? They would have the information for you, okay?
And if something did happen, who would we contact?
And then if something did happen to the vehicles, who would I contact about that?
Same people.
Code enforcement?
Yep.
Okay. And then,
And we're just
Yeah.
holding it. from
Yeah.
that.
We're just their storage facility, but yeah, it would be them that you would contact.
you're just their storage facility.
Pretty much.
They like to use us.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, and then they just decide wherever the vehicles go on your lot, I guess?
More or less, yeah. But yeah, give them a call. See if you can get an update on how that hearing and everything is held, and if when all that kind of stuff, it's going to be done. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I'm sorry we didn't have more information for you.
No, that's fine. I just kind of feel unfair that it's not an RV, but I still get stuck in the back lot with all the holes in the fence.
And I think the reason it's there is just because with the code enforcement, no one knows how long it'll be. So that's just the place where it's put. Because all the vehicles that you see around here, you know, they're moving, they're being picked up, they're being
Right.
moved around, and they wouldn't want code enforcement wouldn't want their vehicles to get mixed up in any of that. So the best way to do that is to just basically
Put it in the back lot where all the holes are in the fence so somebody can, you know, break into my vehicle or whatever else. I don't feel they're so secured back there.
Right. Yeah, I understand completely. That would definitely be something I would address with code enforcement.